back at it, and this is kind of the third week of July. I think the date today, I think is the 21st or 22nd, something like that. And so we're going to get into white pines. And this is a Japanese white pine. Now, we've already worked through our Japanese reds and blacks earlier in the end of June. End of June is when we're decantling those. So now we've gone into our single flush pines, right? And so again, if you're talking about Japanese versions of pines most used in bonsai, that is the Japanese black, red, and white pines. This is a white pine, so this is a single flush pine, and as such, it is now time to work on them. What you can tell by when to work on them, as the needles elongate, they're called, in Japanese it's called goyomatsu, and goyo, the kanji for it is 5 needle pine, right? That's the kanji for goyo, go, yo, matsu. Go, 5, yo, needle or leaf, and matsu, pine. So 5 needle pine. And any given needle cluster is 5 needles, right? They're all, the one chunk of needle, one set of needles is 5 actual individual needle pieces. So that's the 5 needle pine. And when the 5 needle pine grows throughout the growing season, that as that needle comes out, it's cased in a sheath. And we know that we're ready to work on our white pines when that sheath drops. So you can see, I don't know if you can see, but on my hand right here, we have these little caramelized pieces of like skin-ish looking stuff right here. These guys right here, this is the needle sheath. So when those start to drop, then that's when this year's needles have quote unquote hardened off. And we know that at that point in time, this year's needles have stopped elongating. The thing that one of the issues with white pines, with Japanese white pines, is that throughout the growing season, from spring till now, when these sheaths fall, if we water them a lot, if we give them a lot of water and we give them a lot of fertilizer, these needles will indefinitely elongate. They will elongate to match how much energy the tree has available to it. So for white pines, the approach to white pines is to not fertilize in the springtime. And it is to very specifically control the watering situation on your white pines. You're not starving them of water, but there is a direct relationship to how much nutrients, resources, and water are available to the tree and how long these needles will get. So if we don't fertilize through the growing season and we control the water, this is an alpine species, it comes from the mountains, it doesn't need a lot of water, especially compared to a black or a red, right? So we can be very, very, very strict in our water application. It is okay in most situations, as a general rule of thumb, it's okay for these to be a lot drier than wetter, right? I've seen white pines fail. Most of the white pines that I have seen fail have failed because of overwatering, not underwatering. So when we're taking care of our white pines through the growing season, we can be really, really reluctant to water them. It's okay, right?